What's going on, guys? Darius here, and today I want to talk about who was George A. Romero. So George A. Romero was born on February 4th, 1940, and unfortunately he died on July 16th, 2017. And in his career, he was known as the father of zombies. And with that being said, he was a writer, film director, and actor in his career. And without him, I personally think zombie media wouldn't be the same without his influence. So how did I become a fan of George A. Romero? I became a fan of him because of my grandparents. So as I mentioned before in the last TikTok video, I was watching Night of the Living Dead, and this is like during Sci-Fi's Halloween movie marathon. So again, like in that past post, so Sci-Fi, I don't know, they still do it, but growing up, they would have a Halloween marathon where it's like George A. Romero movies, Friday the 13th movies, Scream, any horror movie that's shown during like a marathon. And when I watched this movie with my grandparents, like, okay, I will admit this, I was like a little scared about like his interpretation of zombies, because just like The Walking Dead or any other media that kind of like follow his formula, they're slow, they're shambling, they're rotting, they're definitely vicious because they want to eat people. And it's like, it's that same like theme where it's like people are dealing with that, but also dealing with like pure survival about like what they're going to eat or what is the right choices to make during like a zombie apocalypse. I really like the fact that when he was still alive, and of course after his death, he was known as the father of zombies, because I feel like if you're a true fan of horror, you will most likely respect his interpretation of zombies, because I always said this before, I hate the idea of like fast zombies or zombies that can crawl or whatever, like, what is it, like World War Z, or you can make an argument for I guess like Left 4 Dead, because the zombies, they're not slow, they actually run at you. But his interpretation of zombies, where they're slow and shambling and they're a bigger threat when they're like grouped together in larger numbers, is that, you know, I feel like his rules for zombies and how he created them to be is like a good benchmark for writers to look at and, you know, of course, be inspired by. But with that being said, I want to say rest in peace to George A. Romero, and I really do respect his vision and work for the horror media. If you guys have any favorite movies from George A. Romero, or you have like a favorite zombie game or movie you want to talk about, let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, thank you for your support and thank you for watching.